Hi, my name is Bipul Thapa, and I'm going to present on um, communication and study skills. And the topic is things to do and places to go in Australia. And my student ID is 20226891. And coverage, we are going to learn about introduction of Australian tourism and economy, things to do in Australia, favorite attraction and places to go, things to do in Tubal Apostles, favorite park to do in Tubal Apostles, and why people travel, and the references and conclusions. Introduction. The Tourism Act are now more than 1.4 billion international travelers globally, spending US 1.5 trillion per year. However, uh, there are a number of tourists increased that we can see in 2018-19 by 9.3 million international visitors, which are also seen to be visited and arrived in Australia. And Australia's leading cultural and attractions tells the story of how the varied geographical, ethnic, and cultural origins have been embraced. Act have reshaped the way Australians define its nation and Australian exploring experience with the history and sharing its ongoing contemporary and creative life. Things to do in Australia. First of all, we soak up on a beautiful beach, and we can just surf with the waves on a sun rays. Australia beaches won't disappoint, and we can also experience scuba diving. Here we need to have a good day to see turtle and about swim above colorful coral and Australia's top snorkeling spots. Find the ultimate freedom on a road trip. It is very beneficial and a very memorable part of the traveling in Australia by road trip. And favorite attraction and places to go that I choose is to the Apostles, a very embarking scenical view, about 4.45 hour drive from Melbourne, along with the Great Ocean Road. And alongside famous Great Ocean Road, and you will find these spectacular 45-meter tall limestone pillars that were once connected to the mainland cliffs. Here we are seeing, we can see a countless ways to soak coastal wind on a mindful presence with the scenery exploration. The enjoyment panoramic view of Australia's most spectacular coastal scenery with a helicopter flight. It's also a very thrilling and very memorable experience that we can travel and get the benefits of traveling to the apostles. And however, it is also said that in 1940s war, the military forces, which are which are very historic part of our evidence, historical evidence. They say that they are just walking around to the road of the Great Ocean Road. And things to do in Tuval Apostles. It is always to nurture and nourish our mind, body, and for our well-being. And by viewing rock stacks from sea level, which is also going to be extinct in some many reasons. The Great Ocean Walk, but to be sure to check the tide times and ocean condition before visiting, as the beach is not accessible in all conditions. So we have to look upon our tide checks and weather conditions before the visit. Witness the magnitude of the Gog and Magog rock stacks. From ground level, climb down the 86 stairs of Gibson steps to beach and take a strolling soft and which is backed by 70-meter limestone cliffs. And favorite part to do in Travel Apostles. At first, planning to book a tour operator or travel associated company to ensure a well-managed accommodation with a small tour bus, so fewer passengers and generally more time to see the sights of Great Ocean Road while traveling is to be concerned. The best way to travel is by bus, which is about 2 hours 45 minutes without this stop and If we are going to have some looks and have some sightseeing, it may take 4 to 5 hours of traveling via bus. Another most memorable insight is surrounding yourself by towering limestone cliffs and take a walk along the beach at larger the Razorback and Dumpling Pots by all way to hear tragic tales of shipwreck coast, the things to do to absorb breathtaking wind of Logan's Beach and getting lucky to walk midst restaurant forest walk. Additionally, Great Ocean provides traveler to helicopter ride all the way to Bay of Island. And at last, the most awaiting moment is the Razorback attraction. And now the topic is based on why people travel with a very beautiful conclusion. And the article and resources which are provided on those side ways to travel and get engaged with multicultural and historical architecture is a thrilling as well as adventurous part of being traveler. It is also important to learn new things and exercise our mind and body for our well-being and see the world with mindfulness of experience has been a valuable source of traveling for people to be a great presentable and intellectual humankind. The second information sums up about the Great Ocean Road along with countryside and martyrs walk during the World War also been mentioned. Finally, the researcher of some Wollongong universities shows that the people who travel and whose purpose is to travel with exploring research and study has a greater learning activities and mindfulness after effective work on a daily basic loads. Side by side, traveling helps to cultivate compassion, integrity, independable, more practical and more liberation to uh, the future lifestyle. Thank you. And some of the challenges faced by Australian tourism. And the challenges is enabling structure. There are very serious public policy, which also consists of roadblocks that get um, and rolled out in a timely manner. So for that, we need to proactive in supporting a target market, design tourism interest, clarifying funding as part of the business case process. And another challenges is Commonwealth grant funding for tourism development. And there is no certainty of what might replace it. And there is no consultation established to gather input on budget and to refine state and territory. For that, there must be input of TDDI review in Commonwealth Ingress, the STOs in planning program. And another is skill shortage. There is a shortage of high skilled labor to help support their visitor economics. For that, conducting of STOs and ART to work together to long-term strategic skills or to seek investment, training workshops by a traveling roadshow. And there are references. And thank you.